Transparency is not optional, it's essential. Fundah's Finance Module delivers real-time financial insight for smarter decision-making. Welcome to Fundah's Intelligent School Finance Management. So today I'm going to take you through the process of using Fundah's School Management Finance Module. So how do you access the Finance Module on Fundah? You can go to our menu. Then on this list, you can see that there's Finance and Accounting. So you can go to Student Payments. So on the top, you can see that there's cash received. This is the total amount of cash that has been received today in US dollars and in ZWG, that is in ZIG. We can have eco cash, we can have bank transfers, we can have other payments. So you can see all amount that have been received based on a type of the payment method that has been used by the client. So let us start with the first things first. How do we do bulk invoicing? So you can go to your settings. On the settings, if you can go here, you can see that there are some school fees that have been already been defined. So as you can see here, we have this term 1 January 2026. Maybe let us delete this and we can add a new payment. So we have deleted this one. Now let us add our fees. So let's say term 1 starting January 2026. Maybe our fees is $325 here. Then I can say submit. So as you can see, here we have our new fees for this term that has been defined. Once we have defined these fees will be debited on each and every student's account. So from here, we can now go back to our finance module here on the student payments. So here we might have some ancillary fees. For example, we might have A levels, they might be paying fees which is different to that of O levels. So those are fees which are extra, which exceeds the general school fees for every student. They can be added as ancillary fees. Let's say maybe our A levels, they are paying $400, while every student is paying $325. The $325 that we have set there, that is the base school fees or the base tuition that is going to be paid by every student. So we can add that 75 balance as an ancillary fee, and we can select the classes that are being affected by that. So we can just go on add. Then the type of the ancillary fee, maybe we can say it A level tuition, A level tuition here. Then now we can say our currency is USD. Then you can set the amount that is 75. This 75 is going to be added on the 325 to make it $400. Then you can enter the description. So this is the fees added to the A levels students. That is the description of our ancillary fee. Then we can come here. We have options either for it to affect the classes or to affect a student. In this case, we want to affect all the A levels. Therefore, we can come here. Then you can select our classes. We can scroll down here. We can have lower 6 arts. We can do not select lower 6 commercials, lower 6 practicals, lower 6 sciences, upper 6 arts, upper 6 practicals, upper 6 sciences. So we have selected our classes. Then after this, we can submit. So if we can go to an account for an A-level student, we will see the balance owing is supposed to be $400 per student. So that's how we can add an ancillary fee. We might add some ancillary fee to specific students. Let's say we might have some students who are doing maybe travel and tourism, and maybe they may need to be charged an extra fee that is going maybe to be used for traveling expenses. Then you can say travel expenses. Then you can select our currency. Maybe it's going to pay it in USD. Then maybe the traveling expenses is $210, and probably this one is traveling expenses for T and T subject. So this one's going to affect only T and T subjects, right? So then this may need to be applied to specific students. Then you may need now to search the names of the students. Maybe we have Faye, we might have Brighton, we might have maybe Alvin. So these are the students that are being affected by this. Then you can say submit. So this ancillary fee is going to affect these 3 students only, right? Then another critical thing that you may need to take note of is the current settings. You may need also to change or to set your rates. Remember, the rates, they can change from day to day or maybe time to time. How do you add? How do you set your rate? If your rate has changed, you need to update the rate. Maybe let me say I'm going to update our rate today. Our rate for the Zig, maybe today, let's say our rate is 31.5. So I can say I can set 31.5. Then I can say what? Submit. So I have submitted my rate, which is this one. So this is the rate that is going to be used when we'll be converting our currency. Remember, on our currencies, you can set the one that you can call the base currency. If you are using the Zig as your base currency, that means you're going to define the rate in terms of the USD. If you set your base currency as the USD, that means that's the case where you can add the rate for the Zig as I did here. So that's how we can set our rates. That's how we can also add ancillary fees, and how we can do what we call bulk invoicing. Then another thing that you might have some students who have been offered some discounts, or students that are being offered some scholarship. So if there's a scholarship that is being given to a certain type of students, you need to come here and say offer discount. So on the discount, you may need to select the type of the discount. If you don't have the discount here, you can add a new discount. Maybe this one is for late entry. Maybe the student, they have joined in the 3rd month. So let's say late entry. Is it perpetual? Is it once off? Is it value, or it's a percentage? So if it is once off, you can just come here and you can say once off. Then you can enter the discount value. Maybe we are going to discount by $25. So you can say 25. Then you can set it. Maybe then okay, is value again. So that means in this case, this is an amount $25. We're going to reduce by $25. If it is a percentage, you can just go and choose on percentage. That means you're going to discount the fees for this student by 25%. So it depends on the type of discount that you want to offer. Because in some schools, we have noted that they may offer some discounts to students, maybe who got 5 A stars or 5 A's. They can offer students for those discounts to those students if they want to come back as A-level students. So here you can click save. So now we have our discount, which is late entry. So we're going to select this. If you want to select some students, you get the students who are supposed to the discount. So let me say the students, we have this one, and maybe also have this one, who is also liable for getting this one. So the discount, the start date of the discount is optional. Maybe the discount is going to be added in retrospect. That means it was supposed to have started on the 1st of January. In that case, that's where you can come and select. But if you can leave it as it is, the discount, that means it's going to start today. So maybe let's say my discount is going to start on the 1st of January. That's why I need to choose the date. Then I can save the discount. It means the fees of that student is going to be discounted by that percentage. So thank you for watching this video. I'm going to end here, and we are going to continue showing you how can you add payments.